Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we're going to be talking about crypto trying to hold. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news and technicals, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us when the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links have already gone out. They're also pinned here at top of the YouTube chat. Yeah, sure, man. So just a quick request. I saw Algo, sure. I think Algo's already on the list. Thank you very much for that, Philip. Let's check this. Run for Wars is Rockets. Andrew says, yo. We have Jenny Blaze saying, kick it. Jeff Loomis, hey. What was your fever, yo? Sakmar, hi. Philip, what's up? Carthago, I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here, man. Good evening. Fazan King, what's up? Dingo, hey. And Calicroc Talk says, yo. Adam Mixmar, sure, man. Let's get this rolling. Alright, something to the list. There we go. Let's move on to that other screen where the magical stuff happened. And now that we're here, let's get this cracking. All right, let's get this going. I just want to make sure that everything here is on the right size of data. Everything, yeah, it looks good. All right, let's roll. So, before I start, I want to grab myself some sake tonight. It's been a long day. It's been a heavy day. I'll be drinking sake. There we go. Cheers, guys. I like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. Yeah. Let's get rolling. Market cap going down. Oh no. Hidden divergence, trying to hold, still within the range, still above 2 trillion. Great, we did pump a little bit. Now what we want to see, we're seeing indecision, right? So we saw a bullish pull to the upside, which is good. We expect to see that. We also know a lot of longs got liquidated. Now, what we're seeing here and what I don't like of this candle is that yes, we did reject lower prices, right? We did reject these lower prices, but we're rejecting that 20 moving average also, right? We failed to sustain above there. So really wish we could have seen this move into the upside today. Still going up, but still below at 20. We're rejecting it once. Hopefully we can get above it and close above that line. Otherwise, could be looking for another drop, right? I mean, impulse down, upslope and consolidation. We know what that is, right? It's a bear pull, right? And now we're starting to make it bear flag, right? Anything that is sloping tends to break us back down, and then we should be looking for action downside, right? So watch out. I'm not saying it's going to go down for sure, but it's starting to make something that would make it look as though it looks like it wants to go back down. So let's go check out market cap. Bitcoin pumping 0.33%. Alts 0.93. Not too bad. Bitcoin dominance at 40.85. It's losing dominance, right? It means that alts are recovering better than Bitcoin. Yes, they're losing 2.13%. Today losing 0.36%. Market cap, let's go to Bitcoin. $46,234.99. At least because writing a trend line about yeah. Let's go here first real quick. I want to see this chart. Did we go? Now we still have this gap here at the 33,000s. All right. So Bitcoin, let's zoom in here, right? We were looking for kind of divergence, right? We don't have it now. Look at this. We're going lower. On the daily, Bitcoin no longer has any kind of bullish divergence. Right, those are hope for a bounce. Now, could we bounce on a reaction? Yeah. I mean, we still are going down on Bitcoin. We're getting down sloping consolidation, right? That is bullish. Down sloping consolidation tends to be bullish, brings exhaustion. We tend to pump back to the upside, right? It is a sort of seller exhaustion that we're going to get. We're still now within that 46,801 and 45,467. I don't want to see Bitcoin below 45,467. It starts to go towards the 40K. That will be probably the next move, right? If we drop that 45, it could be a very quick trip to 40K, 40,900. It's nothing bullish. Neutral at 46.45. Let's go here to the 1 hour chart. Again, this is from a shorter time scale. This is from the 5 minute. High to low. Came back up. Consolidating. We talked about this yesterday, right? We talked about a potential bear trap and dropping a little bit more. We did drop a little bit more. Right now, we're not really getting that awesome move. We were getting this hooking motion on a couple of projects. Remember, we talked about it and then we said we could drop. Haven't dropped massively. Low, lower, negative, more negative, low, lower still. Even here, low, lower, negative, more negative momentum, and low, lower still. So we're going lower with more negative momentum and lower on the other side. Thus, we don't have anything bullish. Waiting for something to develop. Sold at 35.24. We did hit oversold yesterday on 11 p.m. candle, right? That 11 p.m. 4-hour candle at 23.71. Then we're bouncing back to the sold area to come back to neutral and then pump again. So let's go to the 1 hour chart, man. Good. It's just failing to materialize, right? Had that bearish divergence drop, we're getting that hook in motion. On other projects, it was more obvious, more evident that we're hitting that 20 potential rejection, right? Bitcoin didn't have that super obvious hooking motion, but we did talk about this on other projects. Now, look at this. Strong bullish divergence, potential for action to upside. Did we pump? And it might be a delayed fuse reaction. We did go up, hit that 20, rejected, hit that 20 again, rejecting it, hit that 20. We're struggling to get above that 20. A lot of tightness on the Bollinger Bands. Could this bring in another explosive move? Yes. Could bring another wild move. Now, where's that move going to take us? It's going to be interesting, man. We don't know right now. There is bearish divergence being built here, right? Even here, right? Low to high, even here if you want. High to low, low to high. There's hidden bearish divergence. On the short term, man, it looks as though we're creating some kind of strong bearish divergence here, right? Low to high, high to low on this shorter move here, right? So Not super happy with Bitcoin. In fact, it has strong bearish divergence. I think that's what's hindering its move above 46,000. But man, if this triggers, we could be looking for another leg down. Remember, September tends to be historically bad for not just crypto assets, but assets in general, right? Look, from here to here, we could say we had hidden bearish. Coming higher, coming lower, and then here we have strong bearish. It's a potential action downside. We're going to check on other assets and see if they also have it. Let's go check out Ethereum. See, Ethereum is doing things that I like. It's performing better than Bitcoin to some extent. It's trying to recover better than Bitcoin. But we're going to see. Steve says RIP. Here we are again. All right, dude. Thank you very much for being here, Steve. Also, why do you think Cody is going to be the next ADA? Let me know. Because you said that, well, you didn't say it was going to be the next ADA, but you said it's going to be as good as ADA. Or as good for next rally. So I'm curious to see why you think that. Anyways, low to high, high to low, right? So bearish divergence moved down, hidden bullish, right? We had that yesterday. 200 rally, we got above the 20, but we still rejected that 236, almost spot on. That 236, 3,564. We got to a high of 3,560. So we're $4 of target. That's a hit. We're rejecting it. Come back down, hitting that 20, rejecting the 20 right now. That's good. That means we don't want to see lower areas of value. But again, it's upsloping consolidation. This could bring exhaustion and movement down. Also, keep into account that we need to get above that 236, right? And if Bitcoin drops, it's not going to matter what Ethereum has. It's very likely going to drop with Bitcoin. Low to high. I think we're still going to be doing less negative momentum. Yep. And just that hidden divergence against the RSI, right? So let's go here to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour on Ethereum, look at this. We're looking for that divergence. We did drop more. Now, when we were live, we were anchoring to here, right? Why were we anchoring to here? Because it's the only data point that we had, right? That is the only data point that we had and the only data point that we have here also. So, again, hidden divergence, getting a pump, getting 4 at 236 here. This fifths no longer apply here. What we need to do is adjust them. And I did do that. I haven't posted it. I was looking at this earlier as I was doing my analysis. Again, I don't like to move the charts that we do live here. If I do want to do different colors, but on fifths I cannot. So anyways, high to low, we see that we got to a retrace of that 382, almost hitting it spot on. That 382 at 3,530, we closed 3,525, $5 off target. Getting moving down, right? We are ranging between that 382 and that 236. It's not too bad. Let's go here on Ethereum again. So what we're going to do here is we're going high to low here. Obviously, we just realized that afterwards we did take that dip that we're talking about, right, on that potential bear trap that we're seeing built. And we go here, and again, we're getting the same anchoring points that we had here. Again, it's not rocket science when we're anchoring here for fibs, right? I already talked about how to anchor fibs, which is pretty good. So anyways, in that fib rejection right now, trying to go back up, we need to get above 382 at 3,529. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. There's really not a lot happening here besides that hidden divergence. So 1 hour. Low, we had that bullish divergence. We pop, right? And we were talking about here about that, how it was looking like a bear trap, right? That hook and drop that we sometimes get. I even drew it and a couple projects. I said, look, we're getting that hooking line and then we're going to get that drop. Now, we haven't gotten a massive drop. So this is obviously not a leg down. This is not a leg down, right? This is just still part of the same move. We could say it's part of the same move. But the move and the feeling we're getting, we're saying, yo, this looks like it's going to hook and drop, was right. Now, on that drop, we did create some strong bullish divergence against the MACD and the RSI. And Ethereum did take more advantage of that. And we are going much higher here, right? Look, we got the 20. We're moving above the 20. We're trying to go higher. But the fact that we just had a massive movement down is not helping the market feeling. It's just making it feel as though it's some alts are trying to run, some alts have recovered, like Algo, I think, and some other ones. But a lot of projects are like, I'm not sure if I should run, man. I don't know if Bitcoin's going to drop again, right? And Ethereum, again, being one of the largest projects after Bitcoin, it makes it to where it's a little bit more sluggish, or it could be a little bit more sluggish. Particularly smaller projects could tend to perform and try to recover faster. Ethereum, we might see a little bit more stagnation before recovery, mainly because of the size of the project. And not just that, but a lot of people are holding Bitcoin are very likely holding Ethereum. So that feeling that they have right now in Bitcoin, that is very likely translated to Ethereum. Some people are no longer holding Bitcoin, and they're just holding alts. And, you know, hey, to each their own. Anyways, here, people could argue, bro, head and shoulders. I would not count this a head and shoulders on account of this very large wick. Right, so I'm not going to go with head and shoulders. I'm just going to go with consolidation right now between 3,641 and 3,324. So, neutral at 52.29. That is it, bro. So let's go and check for divergence, bearish divergence. So we have low to high, low to high, and low to high. And then here, high. And we're going sideways, coming lower here. Very slightly do we get this divergence here, right? It's gonna be medium bearish divergence, but look at that. It's almost a little bit lower. We wouldn't have gotten it. We have this hidden divergence potential. For moving down, we might go for that 20 moving average at 3,446. And if we hold there, we try to rally. I would interpret that as being bullish. We could be going for 3,641. I really want to see Ethereum above that level again. Right now, 3,510. Neutral at 52.29. On that note, let's go check out Binance. Steve said something. He's sniffing around. Has been on my radar for a while. Right, token numbers have improved. All right. Johnny Blythe says, yes, they are. I told you so. I recently tried leaving on crypto assets. They have their own. Awesome. So, here's guys. Oh, it's a friggin' Wednesday, man. Yesterday was a really, really crappy night. Since there was that, you know, quake here in Mexico City, I think my brain stayed on alert mode. Yo, I didn't have a good night's sleep last night. It was a long night. Look on Binance, hidden divergence, right? Against the MACD. We don't have it against the RSI, so we're looking for a potential stagnation, maybe rally. Binance is not recovering like the other projects, and it's looking a little bit more like Bitcoin, right? We're getting that red candle here on rejection of that 382. Right now, we're still going on the red. Expansion on the Bollinger Bands on the daily to the downside. Not liking that. That means we'll probably not finish expanding. That expansion could really take us down a lot more. Neutral at 41.77. Let's go to the 4 hour, right? Bearish divergence took that drop. All right, so we knew that. Nothing bullish. Trying to rally. Very nice recovery here. Again, taking a quick drop here. Sold at 31.65. Nothing happening here on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour chart, look, bullish divergence, just like Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. Like everyone was creating bullish divergence here. And then we started to see an attempted rally, but for some reason the market's scared, right? The market's scared because we just had a big drop, and it's normal. After a big drop, people don't know what to do. They don't know whether they should buy or sell or invest. A lot of people, right? I'm not talking about you guys that are seasoned veterans at trading and hodling assets, but a lot of newcomers don't know what to do. They freeze with panic. I think we're still also, some large institutions are weighing their options, saying, dude, should we sell? Should we buy more? Right. Neutral at 44.43. High to low, low to high. That hidden divergence that we saw with Bitcoin, it's also present here, and that is putting some pressure on this price, right? Still above the 20, but really struggling to take off from there, and a lot of tightness starting to come into the Bollinger Bands. Also, I saw that tweet from Nayib Bukele, the El Salvador president. He was saying, I hadn't seen that one. I seen that one where he said they bought another 150 more Bitcoin, and then he said another one saying thanks to the IMF for the dip. So I thought that one was hilarious. He was like, oh, I guess buying the dip is over now. So, anyways, going for that 20, trying to find support. Not too bad here on Binance. Again, not a lot happening. Hopefully we hold that 20. We can try to go for a rally. Otherwise, tightness of the Bollinger Bands, breaking that 20, very likely looking for another move down. Just be careful, guys. If we do go for another move down, I'm not sure how strong it's going to be right now. Ethereum, the Bollinger Bands are not as tight. They're starting to tighten, but they're a bit spread. On the daily, we're also spread, right? So we know when the Bollinger Bands are spread out, any move within the bands is allowed, right? So we could go all the way up here again, or we can come all the way down here again, 2,800, right? They're really wide spread out. Those are valid moves. They're valid moves within the Bollinger Bands. When Doge 41. Jeez, I'm not sure, man. 40, that's going to be a long time, bro. When Doge $41. Let's go ADA. ADA $2.43. Look at ADA trying to hold his level. But again, hidden divergence is still here. It's trying to make it hold. Neutral at 47.13. Still pointing down. That means we're still looking for extra downside potentially. But that hidden divergence could just try to hold this level and try to get above 251. Again, we lost that yesterday. Or today, right? Technical today. The market's tomorrow. We're going down still. So lower negative morning. There's really not a lot here that is bullish. At least not to here when we were live, right? We were live here. We took that drop and then we created some bullish divergence, right? And on that note, we are trying to recover some. So good stuff here on ADA. We just need to get above $2.51, right? That is the price to get above. Not looking too bad right now. At least not on the 4-hour. Neutral, sorry, sold at 37.77. Still pointing down. Really wish we get this cross. This cross could be good, right? We know those crosses below the zero line, like we have here. Here we got a little of a flirting line, but sometimes these crosses tend to bring very nice move ups. Again, this last cross here, even if you would have bought this cross here, we would have taken a small right down, but look at the upside, right? Again, some of these crosses tend to come with a lot of good upside. So, waiting for that cross to happen. 1-hour chart, low, lower low, less negative momentum, higher here also on the RSI. And with that, we have strong bullish divergence, right? It's not just that we're seeing this on one asset. We're starting to see this bullish divergence on a couple of assets. However, we're getting a hidden divergence afterwards, right? Here we don't have it. High to low, positive is positive, and high, low, high. All right. We have it against the RSI, which kind of sucks. I was really hoping we're going to be clear of this divergence, but we knew the RSI had to come in and say, no way, man. No way you're going to be clean. Everyone's developing it. You got to develop it somewhere. Look at that. Hidden bearish, rejecting 251. Look at that. How good fibs we have. Like, our fibs are amazing. And not only our fibs or resistance lines, their support lines, they're so amazing. We always hit them. Look at that. Very, very close to hitting it spot on. It's just a fraction of a cent. So on that note, let's go and check out Algorand. So what is happening with Algorand, right? Algorand apparently recovered magically and did very good. So we're going to check it. Yes, look at Algo. It didn't care about the drop and it pumped 50%. Jesus. That is a lot. Sitting at $1.98 right now, could be psychologically resisting $2, right? Highest point yesterday, $1.98. Making all-time highs, man. Making all freaking time highs here on Algorand. There's nothing bearish. It's doing good. It's just overbought at 78.76. Let's go to the 4-hour, man. Higher, higher, and higher. Last thing we had here when we called it was yesterday when we were in the stream. We had hidden divergence, bullish or medium bullish. So action to upside. Boom, took that nice pop. Look at that, holding that 20, going higher. Very nice for an algo. Baby Lopez, what's up? And on the 1-hour, we're looking for this hidden divergence. It didn't play. That's fine. We had strong bullish in the 4-hour. It's okay. I'm okay with that. But this just gave me indecision, right? After that pump. Right after this pump when we were here live, after that pump, dude, we no longer have it, so it was fair game for us to keep on rallying. Now on this move, we're starting to create strong bearish divergence. That strong bearish divergence is going to come with a potential to the downside, which right now we're interpreting as a flag. We're flagging right now. We're really not moving down hard after a massive move up here on Algo. which is okay. But just remember, if we do move down, we could be going for a 20 moving average at $1.74. Riot, all right. Here we go. So we're sitting bought at 69.17. That's it for Algorand. Again, we can start flagging. That'll be fine. Downside consolidation still be fine. That would mean that we're looking for another break to the upside. Algorand not doing bad. Let's go to Atom. Atom, $22.49. Let's get that on the daily. Bearish Divergence moving down. Coming lower, more negative, lower still. So good here. Nothing bullish. Dude, look at that rally right now. 8.56%. Atom recovering very nicely. Nothing bearish. Nothing bearish for the 4 hour. Daily, hidden divergence, right? We're getting that hooking line here, right? We're getting that hook feeling. It looks like it's at J inverse, right? A reverse J. So it would tell us there like that, J, right? Like a reverse J. But looks as though we want to go back up. Watch out, we're hitting that 20. We to confirm being above that 20. Otherwise, it could be a rejection of that 20. Go for another leg down. Neutral at 5.26, pointing up still. So could still be looking for action to the upside. In here, looks very nice recovery. Aiming for that 20 moving average at $23.22. Nothing bullish. But again, that would be the move right now. We are neutral at 47.68. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart. Low, lower low, negative, less negative, right? Look at this. So strong bullish divergence, potential fraction upside, right? We're starting to recover. Again, people might say head and shoulders. No, that very large whip will negate it. Low to high, low to high and high, right? We do have this island here. We don't have any bearish divergence on Cosmos, so still be looking for action to the upside. Could be aiming here. We're above that 20, so we were aiming for $23.60. That would be the 236. Not bad for Cosmos. Doing really good recovery. All right, the daily looks good, man. Hopefully, you can get above that 20, and potentially even close above that 236 at $23.50. Let's go to Monero. Where is the Monero? Here we go. Monero, $258.35. Let's get it on the daily, man. We haven't looked at Monero in a while. Maybe it's something I didn't want to move. There we go. So bearish divergence moving down, recovering. Failed to get higher than the previous high. Nothing bearish, dropping. Now low to high, negative, more negative. All right, so we did create some hidden bullish. That is good. That's going to give us an area to try to hold on to, right? Let's keep this here on the daily, and let's get this move going on like this, and this goes like that, and this goes from here to here. So we are neutral at 40.60, but barely, man, right? Barely. Israel, what's up, my friend? So let's go to the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour, low, lower low, negative, more negative, negative, less negative here, right? So strong bullish, like we've seen on a few projects, not a lot of projects. We've seen another project have this. I think it might have been at a 8 hour algo. Can't remember which one of those two, but one of them had this bullish divergence for potential action to upside. Starting to get that recovery, right? Ignore those lines that are old channels that we were within. I'm gonna get rid of it. We no longer need these yellow lines here. There we go. Right. So bullish divergence, potential action to upside. Sold at 37.09, but that's about it. Let's go to the 1 hour. I'm gonna try to assume this was from the daily, maybe. 4 hour. All right. So the 4 hour. I just gotta anchor this one to the 4. Right, so low, coming to lower low, positive momentum higher here on the RSI. So what we're looking at is, yes, bullish divergence strong. Potential fraction of the upside. Like we've gotten a few other projects. We've seen this on a couple projects now, right? It's not news. And this just lets us know that a lot of crypto is developing the same patterns. You know, it's all moving in sort of unison. Some recovering a little bit better, some not so much, but they're all moving more or less the same. Bullish divergence pumping. High to low, low to high, hidden bearish against the MACD and the RSI, right? Like a couple of the other projects had. Again, nothing that we haven't seen yet. Let's go slightly higher. And it's going from low to high. Trends. Oh crud, I just realized I've been anchoring everything on orange. That's our color when we're off the air. But I'll have to go and fix everything now. Well, not right now, but I'll have to fix all of this stuff later, probably. All right. So, on that move, Arjun L says CCX. I mean, since we don't have the request, I'm gonna throw it in. But usually, you gotta do add this state of crypto, like it says right here, add this state of crypto, and then CCX, and I will usually check it out. So CCX, let's get that here on the list. Right. Leville, thank you very much for being here. Riot. Where's our Riot, man? Where's a good Riot when you need one? Riot, here you go, $30.39 on the daily. All right. So we had the bullish divergence strong. We had the hidden bearish, right? There's a possibility for moving down. We did move down, hit that 20, and then we bounced more. So again, the bullish divergence still took over. Nice. So let's go here short term. That's what we care about. High to low, positive. All right, so here, dude, there's really not a lot going on the daily. So let's go to the weekly real quick. We're not gonna have a lot of history, but you know, whatever we find, it might be good. Higher here. Really, we're also not getting a lot, right? Action to the upside, less negative momentum, and higher lows every time on the RSI as well, right? Not a lot. Below the 20, not the best. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right, we can work with this. We can work with this. Leave this. This is where we get our hit bullish. This could give us at least some stagnation, right? And prevent us from a farther drop. We got to see how we open tomorrow, though, right? Look at the pre-market. I would really suggest you look at the pre-market for this asset in particular. If you're worried about it, we are getting expansion of the Bollinger Bands to the downside. No sign of stopping. And if you look at this here, this is more evident that we're doing 3 legs. Look, 1, 2, and kind of like the third leg broken in 2 parts, but 3 legs down, right? They'll tell us usually that the move could be potentially over. So we could be looking for some recovery, right? Some bounce back up. Bitcoin, is it really dropping more? Yeah, putting that hurting on the rest, right? Yeah, Ethereum also just turned to the red. Yeah, Bitcoin sucks, bro. Bitcoin is putting a damper in everyone's parade. Shiv, all right. It's gonna get listed tomorrow. Ooh, that's gonna help it. That's probably been helping it. That's probably why it rallied today, right? I did see a lot of chatter on Twitter about Shiv pumping. It was strong bullish, potential action to the upside. We're still dropping more here, right? We're still coming lower there. More negative there, right? And even here on the last bit, we are getting this move, right? Right here. So strong bullish, potential action to the upside. Hopefully we can get it. So we'll put here Shiv on the list. Before we go into CCX, though, my friend, thank you very much for asking for it, though. I gotta go back to the corn because it's taking a small drop, a 1%. Again, we're still it's Bitcoin futures. Here we go. We're still within this area of the Bollinger Band. Hitting that bottom part and breaking below 45,500 again could really put some hurting on Bitcoin, right? That fishing. What's up, my friend? Thank you very much for coming in and saying you hate to be late. Well, let's keep rolling. What do I think about El Salvador making Bitcoin legal? They didn't make it legal. They made it legal tender, right? That is different. It was legal before. Making it legal tender, it just means that it's currency in circulation. You can pay with it and transact with it. I think it's good. I think it's interesting. There's a lot of people that don't like it, particularly economists. Economists don't like Bitcoin because Bitcoin basically doesn't allow them to do their weird wizardy things where they can go in and print more money when they need to, right? So they obviously hate it because it goes against their monetary policy, which is what they have been giving and awarding themselves a lot of Nobel Prizes for an economy, because you figured out a way to print more money. Great, and now here you go, have a Nobel Prize. Just remember, before you had to have reserves to be able to print money. Back when the U.S. got off the gold standard, printing money became, whatever, and that's when you had your 70s recession. You had your recessions every couple of years, almost cyclical every 10 years or so, and your dollar started losing a lot more value since the 70s, right? So I believe them going back to the gold standard, not the gold standard, sorry, to a Bitcoin legal tender. At some point in time, they're going to try to phase out of the dollar and just have the country circulate on Bitcoin. Now, the price of whatever you can produce locally would be fine if everything is pegged to the Bitcoin, right? You paid salaries in Bitcoin, everyone purchased and sold on Bitcoin. Now we're going to have variation is with your imported goods. Everything that you import from dollars, it's like basically going to have to be paying Bitcoin at the time. But then again, is no difference of paying with Salvador pesos, right? Or I'm not sure what they have. Quetzals. No, that's in Guatemala. Salvador, whatever they have, man. It's like if I'm here in Mexico and you import something, I gotta pay the equivalent in dollars plus the import fees, but in Mexican pesos, and whatever happens with the Mexican economy, I'm exposed to that dollar variation. So for me, it's not a foreign topic to think about it that way. Salvador had their everything pegged to the dollar, so now that they're having also two legal currencies circulating, makes it weird because we don't have a lot of countries that have two legal tenders circulating. So at some point in time, one of them is going to have to remain. You cannot have that disparity where you're trading off to the dollar and then you're buying with dollars and also buying with Bitcoin, but then someone's highly exposed to an asset. Either you move all to Bitcoin or you move all to dollars, but you have to have your currency on one base. Otherwise, you're always exposed to that exchange rate, and people are going to be like, dude, I don't want to take Bitcoin because of the volatility. Dollar's more stable. I'm gonna buy things with dollars, so I'm gonna get paid in dollars. So if you start shifting your whole economic way of transacting with the country and everything with the country to be based on Bitcoin, it's just gonna make it to where they're all transacting in Bitcoin. You're gonna enter your salary in Bitcoin. You're gonna pay for your meals in Bitcoin. Your restaurant's gonna pay to their providers and everyone else in the country in Bitcoin. You're gonna have that. You have to look for that sort of like. Import fees or import goods are just going to be in dollars or another currency, and you're going to have to find a way to mitigate that, or at least hedge against that, right? Anyways, something like that. Someone doesn't have his own currency if he gets right. People can get paid in sign. They use dollars as their currency. They were using dollars as their currency. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if the government keeps on buying more Bitcoin, they can, in theory, control the supply, and it's highly traceable, right? Particularly if you use their wallet. So you're gonna know how much money you're getting, etc. So instead of them having a central bank and having to develop and spend money on developing cryptocurrency or their CBDCs, they're just going with whatever's out there already. They don't care about the centralization. They're just going with a digital currency, not a central bank. Digital currency that's highly centralized and could still be subject to more printing of money, right? Just the fact that you have a CBDC, it makes it easier for the government to add more zeros to the bank account. That's it. Right? They instead of printing money, actually, they just go and change code, and it's cheaper for them. Yeah. Right. So there's a picture the other day on Twitter said that. I can't remember if I retweeted it or not. So, by the way, Ukraine officially legalized Bitcoin. That is a legalization, not legal tender, but they made it legal to hold and then be able to trade with Bitcoin. I thought that one was pretty good. I'm trying to find here real quick that picture that I told you guys, which I really don't know. I don't remember if I actually saved it. I don't think I saved it. It was a picture of a dude talking to a kid, and it's like, this is how we created money. This is how this happened. And then, like, this is how they took money. And then it's like, this is what you get, right? It was a small amount of money to the person. And then it's like, we will print more money. This is mine and this is mine, right? And the printer was going off. I thought that was funny. It's delayed to request VT. No, it's never too late. Sometimes it's too late, but not today. VT. All right. So here goes CCX, SHIB, and VT. If you can get your whole country to run on Bitcoin and not use other currency, then you effectively are using Bitcoin as legal tender, and no one's going to be worried about fluctuation of price. Right now, what's happening on El Salvador is some people are using dollars, some people are using Bitcoin, and the drops are causing that disparity. And the drops and pumps, whenever it pumps, is going to cause that disparity as well. But that's causing that disparity against the dollar, right? So they need to remove the dollar and just have Bitcoin. And yes, even though the dollar is Bitcoin's gonna fluctuate against the dollar, it's the same thing as if their El Salvador coin, whatever they had before, was fluctuating, right? It's like if the euro was fluctuating against the dollar, or if the yuan or the yen was fluctuating against the dollar. It's just Bitcoin fluctuating against the dollar. It's one currency fluctuating against another currency. That is completely normal. But for that to happen and for you to be able to do that properly, you have to have your whole country run on one currency. So this has to be Bitcoin for El Salvador. Otherwise, that disparity is going to cause a lot of problems. A lot of people are not going to be liking it because of the high volatility that Bitcoin has. If they make everyone run on Bitcoin on the country, they're going to remove the volatility that is going to be too exposed to outside market, right? To the world, let's say, and whatever they need to import, whatever they produce locally, again, gets paid in Bitcoin, gets produced in Bitcoin. People earn salaries in Bitcoin. It's all transparent. They don't need to worry about the fluctuating price for everything that gets produced in the country. Now everything that's imported, again, fluctuating, right? So let's go and check CCX. All right, so someone requested CCX. Dude, I'm not finding it here, and if you don't send me an exchange to look at, I'm not gonna be digging for it. Small projects, I don't like to go dig for, right? It just takes time from the stream, and people like usually leave when I'm doing that. So I'm sorry about that, my friend. But if you want me to do CCX, go on the Discord, post a link in general, and I will gladly check it out. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be spending time hunting projects, particularly small projects. I'm gonna start holding Swiss francs. I have Swiss francs. Yay. Neutral at 55.79, but the Swiss franc is more or less on a one-to-one parity to the dollar, so not like super cool to say I have Swiss francs. They're okay. Oh, look at SHIB. It took a massive pullback. Oh, yeah, what happened? Bearish divergence, going down. Bullish divergence, getting us to rally, right? I don't like the way SHIB retraced, to be honest. It could be a great buying opportunity, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the way it pulled back. It's more than the body length, dude. It's almost 2 times the body. So that's 1, right? I'll be generous and say went to that 20 moving average. That's 2. It's like 2.25 times the body of the candle. That is a bearish pullback. That is a lot of pullback happening here. Maybe it was heavily shorted. So when you started to pump, you got a lot of liquidations happening. That's the only thing I could guess here as to why it pumped so much. We had bullish divergence. Yeah, rally is normal. 20 moving average is a perfect target, but this pullback, it has to have something else happening there, right? Neutral at 46.34. GS, what's up, man? Hello. to low, and high to low. I'm not gonna go with anything here. Low, lower. All right, some bullish divergence here happening also on the 4-hour chart. So with that, we can say, yo, there's that possibility for actually the upside, right? See, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. That's why I like using the shortcuts. Sometimes they don't trigger properly. Peter, thanks for another yet solid TA session. Thanks, man. We survived another day with sideways trends. Yes, that is correct. Hopefully we can pump. Eden, what's up, my friend? What's up? Thank you very much for coming in, dude. I haven't seen you in a couple days. I hope everything's good. I haven't even seen you on the Discord or the Minecraft. I have not been able to go in and play Minecraft, dude. I did get to test that suite literally left on the table of the soon-to-be old castle. Old keep. Show my kid how those things are used to fly, for flying. It was fun. Fell a lot of times. Bullish divergence. Take a nice rally, right? High to low, low to high. Hidden bearish divergence, right? Hidden bearish. The coins pump after they're listed on Coinbase or just before? Usually before. You get a lot of noise happening. People start buying it. There's a lot of speculation. After they get listed, sometimes they pump, right? Because a lot of people are gonna want to buy them, but they do tend to drop, right? Control at 56.93. That is awesome here. That's about it though. We could still go down to that 20 moving average. There's nothing else happening here that is bearish except for this bearish that we have. So we'll see. Sometimes it pumps, then big crash. But yeah. Sometimes they pump a little bit at opening. Sometimes they crash. Sometimes they just open and crash. People offload as soon as they go on Binance because they already pumped on speculation. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Let's go to VT. VT at 11.88 cents, man. Oh, that's from daily. Do you want to send it to the 1 hour? There you go. Low to high and high to low. Bearish divergence strong. Potential friction downside. Taking a drop, right? Just like everyone took that. It's like boom in your face drop. Right, low, high, hidden divergence developing here, right? Hidden bullish, just like a lot of projects had also. So it's not doing its own thing. Again, it's looking a little more like Bitcoin and Binance, to where instead of having a green day today, we had a red day, and then already tomorrow opening slightly on the green. Oh, bro, Eden, I didn't know that. Shit, I hope you're feeling good, my friend. I hope you feel better and get better soon. You're up 46.03, man. Ooh, that sucks, man. You got the... Comp to the dollar. Sure. Why not? There we go. Had a low, right? Strong bearish divergence right now. That's it. Neutral at, sold at 35.76. Let's go to the 1 hour. Oh, lower negative, less negative. Here we go, man. Bullish divergence strong. Look at that. Yay. Super mild symptoms. That's awesome, dude. Were you already vaxxed or non-vaxxed? Again, I really don't judge. It's fine. You can be vaxxed, non-vaxxed. Doesn't matter, man. As long as you're taking care of your health, whatever decision you make, it's up to you. Neutral at 46.38. That is said, though, right? Bearish divergence, potential fraction downside. It's medium. I'm going to call it medium bearish divergence here. So it might move down. Neutral at 45.64. So as it comes, so non-vax, all right. You're immune. All right. When's it gonna come? It depends, right? There's so many variants that it's real hard to say which one is okay with what, I guess. Come low, sideways, bullish divergence, medium. That's what I'm gonna go with here. We're technically coming slightly lower, but that is happening today. We don't know if we're gonna keep this towards the end of the day. So for now, just take it with a grain of salt. We have medium bullish. We could say strong, but I'm gonna go with medium. Neutral at 41.76. Let's go to the 4 hour. Ha! I forgot the anchor. Forgot to anchor. Lower, more negative. Lower still. Neutral at sold at 34.78. I'm not gonna give you anything here. I don't think we're doing anything. We're still coming slightly lower. Yep. So neutral. Sold at 34.76. So let's go to the 1 hour chart here on comp and on comp here again. Bullish divergence, like everyone else. Everyone got this move of bullish divergence right after that move down. It was inevitable. Inevitable what? Inevitable. Inevitable. Right, let's keep rolling here. Bullish divergence, strong action to the upside. Started to get pumped now. Just like everyone else here, dude. Like Bitcoin. And who else had this? Binance, I think. Look, hidden bearish here to break us down. Hi, everyone. I'm here to bring pain. Not pain, but at least stagnating, right? We're below 20 again. Not a lot happening since neutral 42.86. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. How are you gonna check that though? Took a minute. I think the booster 6 of those. Yeah, I think so. Let's go to the corn. It's trying to retake 46,000. Man, I don't like where Bitcoin's at. I don't like where Bitcoin's at. I mean, we could still back test this zone, but geez, dropping this area is not gonna be good. Look at this. On this drop, it was so massive. We came all the way down here to 42,189. Not good, right? Ethereum needs to get above. Ethereum needs to get its act together, man, and get a pump and going here. Although we had that bearish divergence, putting pressure on the price, we're really need to get this pump going here. Otherwise, we are at risk of going for another drop. Not liking that. Dr. Office? What is that? Like Dr. Office Depot? Dr. Office Max. Right. Jeez. So, I think we looked at a lot of stuff, dude. We've been live for only 53 minutes. Jeez, it feels like I've been live for a longer time than that. I want to have to go get some Z's though. It's been a very long day, and I didn't have the best night's sleep last night. By the way, here in Ethereum, I want to have to zoom in now. I do believe now. Oh, we still don't have that. Like, yeah, I believe now we're gonna have divergence. We don't. Dropping a little bit here. It's gonna make us to recreate hidden bullish. So 3,300 would not be a bad drop to go to. I just don't want to see it there, man. I want to see it go higher. Yeah. Again, hate the fact we made a valid retrace, right? We got above that 236 on this move. Beat that 382. We could still come down here again. 3,423 would not be a bad move. Also, that would be in a fib node. Could try to give some support. We're not going to be creating anything bullish by then, though. Hopefully, it can get us to move back higher. Here on the 1 hour, a drop to that level certainly get us to go low to high and negative, probably to more negative, and have some hidden divergence. try to do this. Litecoin in a while, sure, man. Litecoin, $178.52. And the daily, it's taking a drop, just like everyone else. Look, it had bearish divergence by the looks of it. Did we? Ooh, no, we didn't. All right. So we just took a drop with the rest of the coin. Kind of sucks. It was trying to recover so good without divergence, and then it just dropped. Low to high, negative, less negative, lower again against the RSI. We do have hidden bullish. Everyone's creating hidden bullish. It's a hidden bullish divergence party, and everyone got invited. Yay! All cryptos attended. Neutral 48.29. Chase, what's up? You have to give me a second. I gotta do some stuff though. I'll finish this and then we'll go back to bearish divergence, right? That's what got us to move down. Now we get an anchor. Make sure this is gonna stay here on the 4-hour. Exact here as well. Right on. So what else? What else? Right, so I'm trying to gauge here, and I do believe we're still coming slightly lower. So we can say we had that bearish divergence, actually downside dropping on that. Nothing else bullish there. Hidden bullish from way back here? That could work. That would work. Alright, hidden bullish. And here we go. Sold at 34.56. Again, pointing down on there, so I could still be looking for action to downside. Not liking the way this is curving, but again, same thing, right? Hook. Going for drop. Yeah. That'll be a funny ad. Vax may cause butt bleeding, butt leakage. Wallet dementia. Vax may cause diminishing returns on investment. High to low, and high to low. Again, this is just sideways, right? We're at the bottom part of the Bollinger Bands. A lot of tightness. High to low. And high to low, there's nothing here. Right. So let's go here on the corn again. Same move, right? Look, we're starting to go green at the bottom of the Bollinger Band. Not liking this. They're starting to get very tight. Do you remember when we were doing that with Ethereum and I told you I didn't like that? That's how this feels right now. I hope I'm wrong though. But Ethereum, look at that. We got super tight at the Bollinger Bands. And I said, I am not liking this. And then, sure enough, a couple hours later, we took a massive drop. Now, Ethereum is expanding on the Bollinger Bands. That's good. Bitcoin's starting to tighten. Look at this. It's so tight. It's, I don't think we've been this tight since way back here on the 6th. We took the drop. Now, I don't like the fact that we also have bearish divergence. We had bearish divergence, Bollinger Band squeeze. We try to rally and drop. Tightness, Bollinger Band squeezing. We're at the bottom part. Just be careful, right? In case the market moves down, guys. That's it. Make sure you have money in hand. So you want to buy the dip, go ahead. Otherwise, just be careful. Now, if it gets above that 20, better chance of us trying to get above that 46,000. Now, the top part of the Bollinger Band is right there, so getting to that 46,000, we're going to be getting above that tightness on the Bollinger Bands, right? ALS, Alzheimer token. Get it while you remember. Am I saying I'm seeing a new time to buy more soon? Yeah, potentially, man. Potentially. Not liking the squeeze of the Bollinger Bands. I could be wrong. Could pump right on this tightness and reverse that drop. We've seen it do this sometimes, right? Bitcoin has done the sort of reversals before we tighten and then we explode back to the upside. Not gonna find it on this chart by any means. It's super cluttered. This one could be a little bit better. We usually see this on the daily though, right? Look at this, right? We took that drop and drop a little bit more and then recover, right? So we can say that we made this box shape here. Also here, look, drop and then recover, right? But here we'd have to go here on where is this? August 2019. If I go to the 1 hour, is it gonna leave me here? Yep. No, 2021. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 2019 here. Oh hell no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there, man. It's too much data for the chart. I'm trying to find another example where we did something similar here. Look, here we took a drop, right? Taking that drop, sideways motion, and then pop back up, right? Tightness of the Bollinger Bands did come in, but we just took to the upside. Now here the tightness didn't tighten a lot. This move was really quick. It was like boom, boom, right? The tightness right now is just taking forever. It's a couple good 1 hour charts, 1 hour bars. And it just tightened a lot more. And the fact that we're failing to move is not a good feeling. Now, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that it's not moving, I just don't like it. I'd rather have it move and do something, at least break that. There's just a lot of tension that is building, and it could be a really nasty explosive move. Look here. That's on Bollinger Bands. Pump up, and then drop. Again, Bollinger Bands tightening, it does not tell us where the market's going to go. Trying to find one of those examples from 2019. I'm still on 2021. Now it's going to take forever. It's going to take forever. Just trust me, with the one that we looked at on the daily should be enough. You're right, look at that. Took a drop and pop, but this was around 12th March, so let's not count that one. Look here, drop and then pop, right? So we've seen this happen a couple times throughout the corn's moves. Look, drop and then pop, but here we're in a bull trend. Now what's happening right now is we're not sure we're again in a bull trend. We kind of broke it. So could we pop back up? Interesting. 1 hour, probably still struggling with this. Yep. Yeah, we're breaking that Bollinger Bands to the downside. If we fail at 45,467, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Bob Barker, what's up? I'm not sure, bro. I don't think we looked at Link, and I'm not gonna be looking at new projects. I was about to sign off a little bit ago. So no more coins. I just stayed to talk Bitcoin. I'm trying to see if we could break this to the downside. Man, we are fighting to not expand those Bollinger Bands to the downside. Oh, the price is right. Price is wrong, Bob. The price is wrong. What movie was that from? Was that Happy Gilmore? Not taking any more requests, AB. Thanks, man. I just closed them a couple seconds ago. I said no more. I'm just watching Bitcoin right now. Happy Gilmore, yeah. Sort of 5 minute, man. Do we have anything here that could help us hold? Lower, more negative, lower. There's nothing bullish. Jeez, slow, lower. Yeah, man, it's not gonna look good. If we do drop, it's not gonna be good for the corn. I know. Let's go to the 1 second chart. We can't. All right, on the 1 minute, we have bullish divergence, guys. We should be looking for actually the upside right now. That's what we're getting. 20 moving average will be your target. But look at that expansion of the Bollinger Bands to the downside. Not like that. Because you get above that 20 here. Not liking where Bitcoin's at. Let's see if we can get this minute candle to go higher. Oh, you just realized you were 20 seconds behind. Oh, that sucks. Oh, yeah, where they go at it. Yeah. There we go. Keep on running, corn. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. We pumped a total of like 20.20%, probably a little bit more, 0.30% in the last couple candles. Yay! Hey, it's the 1 minute candle. 10 seconds left. Come on, push. I wonder if there's people that actually look at this on a day-to-day basis and actually stay looking at the 1 minute. Oh, look at that. There we go. Go for it. Get above it. Close above it. See the bullish divergence I mentioned? By the way, I didn't draw it, but because the 1 minute chart and is a joke, but this is what I was looking at, right? And then from here to here. Not bad, not bad. Look at this. 3 wide soldiers. If we close this one, we should be looking for action to upside. It's a reversal candlestick pattern. You are 20 seconds behind the stream. Jeez. Look at that. It's starting to recover. That bullish divergence coming in. Ooh, people don't want to let it drop. That's kind of cool, actually. We're going to go higher. Oh, no. It's going back down. We got to close. Come on. Push the last 12 seconds, guys. You can do it. Oh, man. I think next candle is going to try to break us down on the fact that we have hidden bearish now. Damn. Oh, we're getting rid of it. Oh, look at that. We gapped up and we're moving down. Why? Because we have a hidden bearish divergence. Did we come down here? I'm not sure. All right, so we're coming down at this candle. Now, this candle did pop higher. This is a candle that we should be anchoring to because this is one we just confirmed. So, see? Oh, back on the green. Pump, Bitcoin, pump. I'm just messing around there. It's just starting to struggle to go higher. Again, the market's not looking at its strongest right now. Be careful. Like, the rest of crypto just needs to stop caring about Bitcoin for reals and start doing their thing. Like, Ethereum's dropping 0.69%, while Bitcoin's just losing 0.30. Really not a lot. Alts in general, we're doing good. They're positive. Right now they're at 0.01. And Bitcoin's dropping 0.32 in total, right? Oh, look at that. Oh my god, the technicals also happen on the 1 minute chart. They play out. Great. Ain't that awesome? Now we're starting to go for a new run. Yay. Get higher than this one so we can continue going and moving up. So let's do micro McFibs. Right? Let's go from here to here. Where are we going to go? Oh man, we're hitting that 618. Huh? Interesting. We're going to get above that 786 now. We're just rejected the 618. What? Fibs also work here? Yes. Kinda. I wouldn't say they're that's accurate. But I would probably, if I were trading on the 1 hour, I probably would be going with divergence. It's easier to track. And then horizontal supports and resistances that you have to have pre-traced. Or at least trend line resistances, right? For example, breaking this line with the bullish divergence puts us in a short-term bull trend, right? There's a trend line resistance. We broke it. Now it's going to become a support. That 20 is also there. So we might be finding support to pump higher. Just like when we broke, yeah, this trend line here. That was the trend line we broke. That got us to go down, right? And that, let's go up. We still haven't made a new anchor point, so we gotta go, come here, find somewhere to bounce, start to go back on the green, and then we're gonna draw our new line, right? Our new line could be looking something like this right now. Could look something like that. And then start to pump on that line, gonna get exhausted, break back down, gonna find a new resistance line. A new support line to try to hold on to, right? We'll see. Anyways, we'll see how this goes through real quick. Ooh, something happened. Did someone just donate? What? Fibs in the 1 minute. This is awesome. Thank you very much for that. It hasn't come through. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come through until I can play this out. But look, we're starting to bounce. Not quite where I drew my line. I drew it to here.
Fibs on the 1 meter is awesome.
I drew the line like this, so I'm looking for bounce somewhere around there, maybe. Fips in the 1 minute's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, man. That is amazing.
Thank you very much.
That is freaking great. Thanks, so is you, Fever Man. I'm looking for a bounce. I'm looking for a bounce somewhere around here. Not precisely at the line I just drew, but I'm looking for a bounce at the 20 moving average and this line, which is where we just got to go ahead, right? So again, trend line support. We're rejecting it. Once we finish, I'm gonna anchor it to there, right? So it's gonna be. Sorry, I was not trying to interrupt that. All right, it's awesome. No worries, my friend. No interruption. Oh, new candle. It's still in the red. We can still bounce here again, as long as we just keep on bouncing. But we just hit and rejected the 20 and that line. So could be confirming that this at opening right now could be what we're looking for here as trend line support. Right. It's important that you know how to trade, how to draw your supports and resistances, right? So you know when you're breaking them. So this gets us to go back in a short-term bull trend. We should be looking for a bounce and go slightly higher still. Hopefully that's going to be the case. That's usually how this works. Right? Once we break that trend line, we try to go back to bullish. Once we break a bearish line, right, this support that we have, breaking the support gets us to go back to bearish. All right, so cool stuff. Oh, new candle. I know. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to place this anchoring point. I want to place it there, but you know, we still haven't confirmed that we're retracing. So I need to get something higher for us to confirm that this is where we're going to anchor to, right? Like here, we got that, and then we'll reject it. So now we got to look for that move. Interesting to look at Bitcoin here, man. Well, I rarely come to the 1 minute chart. Very rarely. I think it's the first time I should spend a lot more time than I should on the 1 minute chart. And
Yo 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 yo
yo. There we go, man.
Audience, say it with me.
Legendary, Marcus.
Thank you very much.
That much. That is freaking nuts, dude. How many yos was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I got lost. I can't even count them, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like 20. I want to say 22 maybe or something. Yeah, the last one was just a Y. Yo. It's all good. Look, we still found support on the last 1 minute. Wow, we're still finding support. Now we're below 20, trying to reclaim it. Again, it's just, bro, the 1 minute chart is just a freaking game. I don't play this. I don't play this playing field. At least not for this, right? Not for this. Why do I don't play here on for this moves? 1 minute chart technicals don't tend to play as well. It's super volatile. You need something else. You need to find horizontal supports and resistances. And if I draw a line here, I'm almost sure that we're gonna find that it belongs to something else, right? This is like an area that we've been struggling with, so it's no surprise, right? In the last couple hours, even back here, you can say, even back here, right, at 46,015. Yeah, $46,015. It's an area that we've been struggling with for a while, right? Support. Even though we struggle with it, support. Now it's becoming an area where we're finding resistance. Now we need to break up and then go higher again. You need to find this supports, horizontal supports and resistances to trade a little bit better on this time scale. That's usually what you do when you're doing day trading. You want to find a lot of those lines where you can find resistance at. For example, like we know this fib node is very likely going to be a resistance, right? Resisted here, broke through it, briefly held support, broke, resisted. Again, interesting. Look, we're getting that move up. Trading the 1 minute with your host, Martin. Yeah. Is that gonna be it? Is that gonna be the run? Let's keep going, Bitcoin. Keep going up. Again, not the strongest move, right? Also not the strongest looking Bitcoin right now. A massive drop we took. It's not fun. But on the upside, Bitcoin on the daily it's creating down sloping consolidation, right? Remember, pulls down sloping consolidation. So bear pull, bull flag. We want to find that bull flag could get us to go higher. Ethereum, on the other hand, it pulls down. We were getting up sloping consolidation. Right now, it looks as though we're stagnating, right? We just get a green, and now we're moving sideways. We could just say, yeah, we gotta chill, figure out what we're gonna do. Below the 20, though, not liking that. We still have the whole day to go, but we're gonna see how Asia wakes up. We're gonna see how Asia wakes up. And no, Asia's already up. But we're gonna see how Europe wakes up and how they're gonna be wanting to hold on, right? Because that's gonna be interesting. It is gonna be interesting to see how that happens. If Europe wakes up and tries to buy this, it's gonna be good. If Europe wakes up and starts to sell, it's not gonna be good. And that's what happened on the dip. On this drop, Europe started that sell-off. How do you know? How can you tell? This happened at 3 a.m. candle. That's when Europe comes online. We go to the 1 hour chart and we go back here. This happened at 3 a.m. candle, right? Europe usually comes online at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning is around 8 a.m. for a lot of Europe. So we can say even since 1 in the morning, that should be 7 a.m. for a lot of Europe. So 7, 8, 9 a.m. Look at that. Boom. First drop, right? What happens? America comes online at 8, 9, right? So boom. Look at this. 8, 9 a.m. Boom. Drop, right? So Europe dropped in. America was like, oh, you're going to drop it on us? Boom. We're going to drop more on you. But we know this was probably the IMF dropping on El Salvador. You know, we're trying to find a bounce. A 2% drop in Bitcoin is hardly massive. Bro, on a day, I think we've seen a big drop like that on a day, right? This wasn't that massive. It was 8%. Look, it doesn't matter when you're talking about percentages. A percentage drop is a percentage drop. Look, losing 41% of your portfolio is massive. Losing 10% of your portfolio, 8% of your portfolio right now on September, sorry, we're losing 12% of our portfolio. You're worth whatever you had, it's now 90% of that, right? So your value is dropped by 12%. You have 88% left. It is a big drop by all means, not just on crypto. I know crypto is like 12%, 10%. We see them every day. I know I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's still a massive drop. Considered by any standards, losing 10%, it's a lot. Imagine you sell something for $1, $2, $10, and you have to give $1 away just because you give a 10% discount. It is a lot. Any percent discount is a lot. Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But Jake, I think by the time that happens and Bitcoin is at 1 million and it drops 30%, I don't think we're gonna get those drops. I think it's gonna be so standardized and a lot of people are gonna be playing in the field that we're not gonna get those drops. I think by that time, it's gonna be so much stable. By the time Bitcoin reaches 1 million, it's gonna be more stable. I don't think we're gonna be getting massive daily drops. Happiness is most often found in perspective. Yeah. ETH trying to go back on the green. Above the 20 on the 1 hour. Corn trying to fight to the nail to stay above. Oh look, everything we drew on the 1 minute. Stay above this area. Discord meeting today, this week. Sure. Yeah, we can. Let's go for it. Let's do it. If you guys want to do it today, that's fine. It's a mod meeting, sorry. I think that's what May is referring to, mod meeting. So that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. We've been live for about an hour and 20 minutes. I'm gonna be calling it a stream. Again, remember, we do need to see prices to the upside. We need to see Bitcoin holding, not dropping here. Starting to expand this Bollinger Bands to the downside is not gonna be fun. We see expansions to the downside that are minor and then recover. Those would be okay, but usually once we get an expansion going, bro, it takes strength to do that turn and bump it back up. So just be careful here. Like I said, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thanks for watching again. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub. Join us on Discord. Links have gone out there, pinned at the top of the chat. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Hit the like, the bell, and the sub, right? We're building one of the most awesome crypto communities out there, and it's because you guys are here. We got 40 people, 40 likes. That's awesome. We're like 1 for 1. If you haven't hit the like, make sure you hit the like. I'll catch you guys again tomorrow for another edition of State of Crypto. Until then.